Yo, what's going on, guys? You know who it is. It's your boy Pinet, aka the Animal. And in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the top supplements that I think, and not only think, but take for overall performance and results in the gym. So stick around, and you may learn something new.
Make the ground shake.
Alright, guys, so the first one on my list would have to be multivitamins. The reason for that is it's pretty much hard to get every last vitamin and minerals just from food, you know. Forgot the ones that is like hard to really get. But look at a lot of the products that are out there and look at all their profiles, how much milligrams and vitamins is in this and that. So do your research a little bit. Look, get a good solid multivitamin product, and once you get that down, you be set. Because at least you would know you're getting in your daily necessary multivitamins. All right. So that's number one on the list. Number two will have to be fish oils. Fish oils have a lot of benefits. Not only does it help with joints, right? It also helps with your overall heart. So the reason why I put that on my list is because, come on, who doesn't want to make sure their heart is healthy, right? And also for those that have a little bit of joint problems, fish oils are very good for that. So that's one of the other reasons why I use it, because sometimes I have a little bit of joint problems. But yeah, there's really not much to say about fish oils. They are a must. It helps with your heart. So let's just move on. So number three on my list will have to be whey protein, and not any kind of protein. Isolate. All right. Isolate, purest form, by far the best for fast acting, which I recommend you should be using post workout. All right. The reason for that is it's very fast acting, so it gets straight to the muscle, and you be set right after a workout. Right. So the reason why I have this on my list is because not only that it's fast acting, it's very easy to consume, and you use it right away after your workout. So get your protein in, fast acting, you're all good to go, right? So get yourself a solid whey protein isolate from any brand. You do your research. I'm not gonna give out brands here, so you do that, but look for one that doesn't have no added sugars, ingredients, just a pure whey protein isolate. All right. So next one on my list will have to be aminos, and the reason for that is a lot of the aminos products out there are very good, right? The one that I use is All Day You Made from 5% Nutrition. I like the profile that they have, behind the label. Especially the one that I always really look for that most products don't have, but it's one of the aminos that I really like myself because it has good benefits to it, and it will have to be glutamine, right? So I'm not going to really touch base a lot on glutamine, but if you guys want, go ahead and research, and glutamine has a lot of benefits as far as recovery, and if you recover fast enough, you can work out more often, leading into muscle building, whatever it is, if you're cutting or bulking, that doesn't matter, right? So get yourself a solid brand that has essential aminos, not just because there's companies out there that are just throwing bullshit aminos that really is not that great, right? So do your research, look for the best one. The ones that I always look for, like I said, is glutamine, right? So make sure you have glutamine in yours, all right? So on to the next one. It would have to be creatine. The one that most people don't understand. There's a lot of false information going out there, whatever, right? So creatine, the reason why I like using creatine is because it helps with your overall performance. It helps put on muscle, size. I don't know about this whole bloated thing. I don't really get bloated much from it. But what it does is we already have ATP. ATP is pretty much energy source, right? So our body has ATP. What creatine does is pretty much doubles, multiplies, whatever. It's just pretty much you're adding in more ATP in your system. So it's pretty much you'll be able to go longer. That's why they say creatine helps with putting on size, increase the stamina, endurance, like all this thing, because you have more ATP, so you can do much more, right? So not only that, creatine puts water. This is why it's essential to drink enough water when taking creatine, because creatine pushes water into the muscle. Push muscle. Push water into the muscle, meaning it will look much bigger because there's more water pushed in, right? So the reason why I also like using that is because the extra water when you're bulking, the more water. This is why a lot of people like to have the water retention, because the water retention helps with more strength and stuff like that. That's how, if you ever see when they cut down, they kind of lose some strength because there's less water in their system. You're not retaining as much water as you was before, so you're a little less weaker. But yeah, that's one of the also reasons when I like using it when I bulk. The extra water retention helps with really pounding more weight. So that's why I use it. The next and last one on my list would have to be casein. Casein protein, and the reason for that is because when it's a slow digesting protein, so you don't just take this at any time. Usually, a lot of people, and they recommend you taking it right before you go to sleep. The reason for that is because when you go to sleep, your body is fasting. So when your body's fasting, you're more prone to using your muscle as an energy source, and it feeds off of that, right? So what you do is, I think it takes like about, I think they said 6 to 8 hours. Like the casein will be in your system for like 6 to 8 hours, because since it's slow digesting. So if you take that right before you go to bed, what your body's gonna do is, while it's sleeping and it's fasting, instead of your body going to your muscle to feed off of it, pretty much you're losing gains, right? You're not gonna lose it quick, but over time, whatever. So if you want to protect your hard-earned muscle, take a casein before bed will help avoid that problem. It's that simple. Your body is gonna use the casein, while it's in your system as the energy source and keep it going before it wants to eat off your muscle. So that's one of the reasons why I have it on my list. And that's pretty much it. I think I named 6, and I think that's all it is. And these 6 I just listed are the ones that I use personally. There's nothing else I'll use out there because it's all just bullshit. But these are pretty much my 6 essential supplements that I feel like you should be taking. Not because I take it, right? But these are the ones that I take because I think these are the most, the best investment. And not only that, it really helps, So I hear a lot of people like pre-workout. I'm not really a fan of it. Pretty much pre-workout is just, the main ingredient is caffeine. Come on, if you want, just fucking, excuse my language, but just get some freaking coffee, right? Don't waste your money on this damn pre-workouts. I barely even use them unless I get it free, from someone or something. I'll take it, but as far as wasting my money on that, forget about it. So these are my 6 essential supplements that you should be taking if you want to improve your overall performance and results. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed. It's been your boy John Pinet, aka The Animal. And before I go, I always gotta flex for the haters. Boom! I see why they mad. Alright guys, peace out.